Tell me what it's been like so far. I mean, how it all came about for you.
Well, basically, it was a project that that was mentioned to me a little while ago, and I got very overexcited. My agent told me to calm down; it hasn't happened, and then I got the audition, and Sean and I met and had a decadent 4-hour lunch and got on like a house on fire, and then yeah, did the audition, and thankfully they gave me the part. And it's literally just been an absolute fairy tale ever since. Just been difficult to wipe the smile off my face.
Well, let's talk about this because this is based on the novella and not the film. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, so it's based entirely on the novella. So Capote has written the most genius novella with, at its heart, these incredible, beautiful characters. And I'm fortunate enough to get to play Holly, which has just been an absolute dream. But it is very different to the film, entirely. So it's kind of, I mean, just simply by the fact that it's a book, there's so much more to be found. There's so much more depth and texture and and just complexities that you miss, I think, in the film, simply because it's on the screen. But we've been exploring that, and it's been quite illuminating.
So let's talk about that. It's such an iconic role, of course, in the book. So talk about what it's been like discovering her with your director.
It's been wonderful. I mean, I think that the fun thing that I've been finding is going back to her roots, because she's very much a child of the Great Depression. She's a child of the drought. She's come from the South. There's so much history to be found, and I think that's where I kind of started with Holly, because it can be seen as quite a feat with having such a reputation surrounding a character, such a kind of iconic role that was made iconic by Audrey. And so it's been fun to kind of break her down and find her fragility and find her youth and find her struggle, and then put the glamour of New York on top of that, and then the glamour of Oral Love production. It's been a lovely process.
See, theater is my love. That's all I cover. So I always ask actors what that first table read was like. You have an incredible company of actors you're working with. What was that first table read like for you?
I mean, genuinely, it was electric. It was pretty insane. You could sort of feel it in the room. It's a magical script. Richie Greenberg has written. This adaptation is quite phenomenal and beautiful. And he's just given us a wealth to play with as actors, and you felt that from the first day. You felt that from the first table read, definitely.
You know, a lot of people are going to come to see this show because of you as the star of Game of Thrones. Because when I first used to go to the theater, I always went to see like a famous person from TV, and I fell in love with the theater.
Yeah.
And you're going to change them. It's going to be the first show they're going to see. How does that make you feel?
Oh, wonderful. It makes me feel wonderful, because I've loved theatre since, I went to drama school, I went to theatre school, so I didn't have any training in camera work at all. It was all theatre based. So I'm so excited to get a new audience in to watch this play, and yeah, no, I just think it'll be really exciting for everyone to see.